Welcome back to another video. It has been a while since my last video. I apologize for that. I have been struggling with long COVID for 6 months now, or no, it's even like 7-8 months. So quite a difficult time. But I'm having a good day today, so I'm happy to come back with another pickups video. And my dog is happy too, right? So I amassed quite a lot of things. Super excited to share them with you. So yes, I want to get started. I'm sorry, my dog is interrupting me all the time here. But I want to get started to show a couple of Skinosh pieces first. If you follow Skinosh on Instagram, you see that I am creating quite a lot of new products. So far, like 4, 5, 6 a month, which is quite a lot. So I wanted to share a couple of ones, quickly jump through them and then get to the other pickups. One of my favorite bags, which I personally use on a daily basis, is this beautiful one. It's called the holster bag because it's basically like sort of like a holster shape. Beautiful horse leather. Here comes in gray, obviously also comes in black. Might be a bit shiny because of the light, but incredible leather in my opinion. Called this soft horse. Metal Axella zips, adjustable shoulder strap of course. So you can wear this multiple ways, around the body, basically around the hip, etc. So really perfect like for your daily needs, like your phone, keys, etc. So small stuff. Is quite flat in profile. So you can also wear it underneath a blazer, underneath a coat, etc. So super excited about these, love these to death. Next up, I wanted to show 2 quick belts. This is called the Lo-Fi belt, which is also an incredible leather. I'm not sure if you can see the texture here. Anyway, it's beautiful. Sort of like a light blue with hints of gray, light gray, depending on the light source. Aged hardware as well. And yeah, beautiful belt. And then the tuxedo belt, which is basically a black belt with shiny hardware. And it's quite clean. So no texture, quite the clean belt. So basically designed to be more formal. You can wear this with a suit, or just if you want a regular black belt, but don't like the texture too much, this is definitely the piece for you. So those are the 2 new belts. Then we have a couple of mini bags, which I love. So the idea basically, so this is what one looks like. It's made out of horse shoulder, and the idea is basically you can clip them to your keychain or within the bag or to your outfit, wherever you want. And I'm also making shapes of existing bags, right? So this is one example of the trapeze bag, which we have here, which is also new by the way. And then you can basically clip it to the bag or inside the bag or whatever you need. So this is the perfect accessory in my opinion. Also the small version here of the body bag. So let me grab a body bag. So here you have the body bag in size medium in soft horse, for example. And then here you have the matching mini bag. So a lovely small accessory, small detail. By the way, I'm not sure if I have shown the medium body bag yet. Has a zipper pouch or zip compartment on the inside, so you can store more stuff. Beautiful soft horse leather again. Yeah. So those are the mini bags. They come in various sizes. This is a larger one, which is made out of black shark skin. This is obviously going to be a bit more expensive because shark is pretty expensive, as well as croco is a bit more expensive too. So this would be an example of crocodile with the matching keychain. So lots of new products, as you can see on skinnerstuff.com. I add new products really on a weekly basis, so check out the store regularly. One piece also is this beautiful briefcase has a sole, basically a shoe sole inspired bottom, which is hammered in. It's pretty heavy because it's such a thick leather, but I love the box design. It is basically inspired by old military bags from the Swiss Army. They have a similar design, and what I did is I bought a couple of those older vintage bags, dissected them, and this pattern basically came out of that. So it's obviously not the same pattern, but it is inspired by that. Handmade handle as well. It's really great to carry. I love that handle design so much. High quality snap buttons that I have aged. And then you can have a look at the interior as well. So compartment, space for laptop, etc. And this is a one-of-one piece, right? I have a couple of one-of-one pieces that I've made. So if you go to skinnersh.com, you can see the section unique pieces, and those are usually one-of-ones, such as this iPad case, by the way. Beautiful horse leather. So this is basically shell cordovan, which is one of the most expensive horse leathers you can buy, and it's pretty like shiny and stuff. But what I did is I washed it, and now it has like this ultra soft, beautiful texture, and then has this mechanism from Cobra, this plate buckle design basically, and you can see there is an iPad in there right now. So this is only available for the iPad Pro. This is a one-of-one, and also this design is inspired by shoe soles, right? On the sides you have this like stacked leather basically. I love this. This is also very flat to the body, so really integrates well with whatever you need to carry. So those were the Skinnersh pieces. I promised I was going to rush through them, but as you can see, lots of new pieces happening there. I wanted to thank all of you for the support, by the way. Orders coming in. I'm doing my best to fulfill them in a timely manner. But follow Skinnersh on Instagram, show some love. I really appreciate all the support, and browse the website on a regular basis because new products will be added very, very soon. But you're here for my pickups, so I would say if we jump right in. I have amassed a couple of things over the months. I've sold a couple of things already as well, unfortunately, because I tend to buy sizes too small. I lost a bit of weight, and then I'm always buying a size smaller, thinking I might fit into that, but yeah, still not there yet, I guess. But let's start with the first pickup. This is the Margiela Salomon collab, so MM6 Salomon collab, which I love, by the way, that collab in general. Like MM6 is only women's pieces, if I'm not mistaken, and all the stuff that they showed, like wow, beautiful, beautiful pieces. Unfortunately, not many available, especially in my size, of course, which is a 46. Not very many women wearing a size 46, I guess. But this one I got. I love this. It's a cool shoe. It is great for the weather that we're currently having, which is snow, rain, icy conditions, etc. Has this lug sole, as you can see, worn already, which provides a lot of grip, which is good, obviously, when walking the dog, etc. And you can style this multiple ways. Obviously, you can leave this here open. You can close it down. Then it looks a bit slimmer, I guess. Has no lacing, right? You just have the slip-on design, which is pretty tight, right? So if you have a higher foot, I would probably be careful. I have a really slim foot, but this is still pretty tight. So that is important to know, I guess. Sizing is my true to size Salomon size, which is a 46, US 12, I guess, UK 11, men's 11.5, women's 12.5. So they fit perfectly. Came in other colors as well. There's this red version and then the multicolor one, which I preferred actually. But then I grabbed this one first of all because the other one was difficult to find, but also kind of difficult to integrate into your outfits, right? So the black version, I guess, is more easy to style. And super happy with this. I usually prefer wearing this with like more formal pants to have sort of a contrast. I will show a pair of deep pants that I love wearing with those. I think that's the perfect combo in my opinion. But goes better than with like jeans, I think. Also maybe with a wool coat. And then you have this like technical sneaker as a contrast. So yeah, pretty happy with those. Can highly recommend them. Come in at almost like 300 bucks, I think, like 295, which is quite a lot for a Salomon shoe. And I tried to find alternatives before I bought this, but that design is obviously hard to find in a different shoe. So I pulled them and yeah, pretty happy with them. So can highly recommend them. Then next up, maybe before I forget, I got an earring from Parts of 4. So if you follow this channel, you probably know that I've never had an earring. And then I stumbled upon the perfect earring, in my opinion, from Parts of 4. And that's what convinced me to get an ear piercing thing, ear hole, I guess. Which is interesting, right? Not the idea that I want an earring because I want an earring, but I want this earring. And so, yeah, you get the point. So I thought about, oh, should I go and pierce my ear? I'm not sure. And then I remembered actually that when I was like 13 or something, I got my ear pierced, but I was convinced that my hole was closed. But apparently it's still open, so I immediately pulled the trigger. Parts of 4 had a sale last week or 2 weeks ago. So I bought this one, and to me it's perfect in size. It's 0.8 centimeters, so 8 millimeters in diameter. Has a small stone in there, aged silver and white gold, I think is the combo. Perfect in my opinion. It's obviously difficult to show now here on camera, but yeah, that's one of the acquisitions that I had. I'm always careful with stuff that's in the face. Oh, by the way, have you seen my new haircut? I haven't talked about that yet. Could be considered a pickup as well, right? I got bored during Christmas time or shortly after that, and then I thought, okay, why not take off the hair? Please don't flame me in the comments if you don't like it. I'm pretty happy with it. Maintenance is easy. Yeah, pretty happy. So what did I want to say? Yeah, I'm always careful with things that are in your face, like glasses and necklaces and especially earrings, because they alter your visual appearance more than anything else, in my opinion. So that's probably also why I took so many years to come back to the earring, but I am pretty happy with it. So next pickup, a small one, but one I love. This is a Greg Lauren beanie. Love the color. I think it's called Pink Walnut. Just kind of a creative name for a beige beanie, but yeah, I love the way this fits. And it sort of has this, I'm not sure how to call this. So the weaving is like very wide, so you have like a lot of space in between. So it doesn't get too hot, but it's still warm. So it's not the best for wind, but this can also be worn in spring, I guess. So yeah, pretty happy with it. Bought this off Essence in a sale. I think it cost like $100 or something. So pretty cool. They come in all different colors. Many colors I liked as well, but I didn't want to buy like 3 versions of the same beanie. So yeah, they are still up on Essence. By the way, if you want to check them out, highly recommend this one. So I would say in the spirit of Greg Lauren, let's continue with Greg Lauren. So this is one of my favorite hoodies now. I've basically been living in this one since I got this like 3 weeks ago. So this is the shotgun hoodie. I have a shotgun hoodie already, which is pretty similar to this one. So it's also zipped, and it's called shotgun, by the way, because it has so many holes in it. But this version is sort of like the fall winter version, which is lined with a very thick, so this is the lining, with a very thick layer. So in total it is super heavy and super thick. And maybe a quick look at the cuffs. You know I'm a sucker for Greg Lauren cuffs. I apologize for all the dog hair. It's crazy these days. But yeah, it has lovely distressing all over. And the color comes in like a, I would say, mix between navy and black. Size 3 fits super oversized. This fits more like a 4, I would say. But yeah, this is perfect for these cold days. So if I have to go out with the dog or I go somewhere else, basically I wear this all day. So this is what the hoodie looks like when worn. Super comfortable. And as I said, it's a size 3 and it is pretty oversized. So I would say this fits like a size 4, but I love the fit. and the thickness and the quality. The spacious hood, which is also double layered. So it's a great layering piece, and I actually prefer the zipped hoodies over regular ones because you can really layer well with them. You can wear cool stuff underneath and then have sort of that exposed here. Obviously this is just a black shirt, but you could be more creative than that. And then put a jacket on top, leave that open as well. Date wise, I think this was, 2017. So still in Greg's prime. Yeah, love this hoodie. So yeah, pretty happy with this one. And the same goes for a pair of joggers that I bought also from Greg. So this is the classic jogger design from Greg, which has a combination of two fabrics. So there's waffle fabric here and then just regular cotton. This one has a white stripe on the side. Not the biggest fan of the stripe, to be honest. I like the silhouette. I like how this one fits and how it feels. Again, high quality cuff. And yeah, it's a pretty basic pant. Got this pretty cheap as well, but also have been living in this for the past 2 months, I would say. It's crazy when you're at home, it feels like very comfy, but you can still go outside and look relatively normal. I would say they don't look like your regular gray sweatpants. So you can wear those with like boots and stuff. So that's really great. Yeah, they can be had for a pretty good deal online. It feels like Greg is flooded with relatively affordable Greg Lauren sweatpants. So yeah, that's my Greg pickup number 2. So those are my everyday pants with the white stripe detail here. As you can see, a bit of a drop crotch, but not too much, but super comfortable and a bit cropped as well. And that's why I think they really work well with like boots and like high top shoes and stuff, but also with sneakers. Really comfy, but I think they are elevated in terms of like regular sweatpants. And the detail, you don't see too much from farther away. So you see here the waffle material, which is quite thick, and then a thick cotton. Then it has 2 side pockets as well as 2 in the back. So yeah. I have more Greg Lauren pickups, by the way, which I have decided not to show today because I want to do a separate video. I've been getting more and more into the older Greg Lauren pieces. Again, as you know, my cycle always mixes with the brands and stuff. So I will probably do a more dedicated Greg video, probably in a couple of months, because I want to sort of amass a couple of cool things. But yeah, we can continue. Maybe the pair of deep pants that I mentioned earlier. Let me see what material this is first. Virgin wool and cotton. So I love these because they are very thin and airy, and the material is sort of like a pin stripe. Not sure if that comes across. Very difficult to capture. Maybe here. Yeah, so sort of like formal pants. Really easy to wear, and you feel like you're wearing nothing, which is really cool. Has this open fly design that we all know and love from Deep T, and a drop crotch. Yeah, and they are perfect for summer, and especially, as I mentioned earlier, with the Salomons. I think that's a really cool combo. So you can wear those like with CCP combat boots, but you can also wear them with like sneakers, which is really, really cool. So this is size 50, and this is one of the items where I thought I would fit in, but it's kind of tight, but I can still manage, I would say. And here we have the combo of the Deep T pants with the Salomon sneakers, and that's my favorite way of wearing both things. I think the quite formal pants that really feel not formal, if that makes any sense, and then paired with like technical sneakers. I think that's a way to go with this one. Love the pinstripe, which is very subtle because it's black on black, and they really feel like you're not wearing any pants. I mean, they're a bit tight. I had to leave the top button unbuttoned. Hopefully you cannot see that, but other than that, pretty happy. Yeah, this is my favorite way to wear them. Obviously you can leave the sneakers open like that, but I actually prefer when they're closed down. Gives it a bit slimmer silhouette, but still good enough. The same with this one, also deeply, also size 50. I just loved the fabric so much. Just look at the, oh, that color is amazing. So let me see what material this is. 100% wool. Again, drop crotch, open fly. They are a bit itchy on the inside, but not too much. I mean, considering like when you touch this, it feels kind of itchy, but they are lined internally until here. So this part is wool, basically the lower part of the leg, but the rest is lined, so not itchy at all. I just love the color and the material so much. Sort of like this green with touches of blue, gray. Oh yeah, beautiful pair of pants. So those are the wool pants. I just love that they are a bit slimmer, right? That always fits my body type better, I think. And then a slight drop crotch. I almost feel like sweatpants a bit, but obviously they are a bit formal, but due to the color and the roughness, I would say, of the wool, they feel or look more informal. So a good crossover between the two worlds, in my opinion. Can be worn with a blazer, but I think just with a t-shirt is fine as well. Obviously they are mad warm, so not suitable for summer. Next up, a rig bomber, which I have decided to sell, unfortunately. So I got this like 2 weeks or 1 week before I got my haircut, and wearing this now with my new haircut feels kind of, I don't know, too aggressive look, if that makes any sense. So I have decided to sell it. Beautiful dust gray colorway. And this is not your regular bomber. This is like very thick, has like goose down in it, and it's pretty warm. Love this, but somehow it doesn't really fit my visuals, I would say. I don't know. But yeah, if you want it, let me know. We can make a deal. I put this on Grailed as well, if you're interested. As always, like high quality zip, 2 pockets on the outside, 2 pockets on the inside, cuffs. Condition is pretty good as well. Love how this fits. This is a size 50, by the way. Beautiful color. Now that I'm seeing this, maybe I should keep it. I'm not sure. I only want to keep stuff that I'm wearing. And I've worn this like twice, I guess. But it feels really good. So yeah, let me know down in the comments if you think that look is good with the haircut or not. Closed down, not so much. No, still good, surprisingly good. I don't have many mirrors in my apartment here, so I don't see myself too often. This video helps, I guess. So yeah, classic bomber detail here with the pocket. And then, as I mentioned, 2 relatively large zipped pockets here on the inside. Pretty soft lining as well. And surprisingly thick and warm as well. So yeah, that's the Owens mainline bomber. And this is really perfect for like springtime when it's still a bit cold, but also fall. So yeah, perfect jacket for that. Guys, I think that's been it. I'm out of breath. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers. So those are the wool pants. I just love that they're a bit slimmer, right? That always fits my body type better, I think. And then a slight drop crotch. I almost feel like sweatpants a bit, but obviously they are a bit formal, but due to the color and the roughness, I would say, of the wool, they feel or look more informal. So a good crossover between the two worlds, in my opinion. Can be worn with a blazer, but I think just with a t-shirt is fine as well. Obviously they are mad warm, so not suitable for summer.